Welcome to the WFL, man, 2024. It's your host, Jon Doe, also known as Shouted Cuz, bruh. We're gonna get into this recap for week number 8. I had to pull her out, you know what I'm saying? Keep y'all reminded on what we're here for. Immediately, ain't no time to waste. We're gonna start with my squad. I'm in league number 11. Man, I took another L. Man, I was climbing the chart. I was like 7th or 8th 2 weeks ago, and I just took 2 L's. I'm teeter-tottering, man. Stretch beat me 145.67 to 121.97. A lot of fuckeries happened, man. I had Love hurt and just had disappointing weeks. Justice Hill 2.9, Reed had 7.5, Komet came back down to earth and had 4.4. He was going off recently, and man, I slid him in there. That kind of fucked your boy Cook. I picked him up thinking he was gonna do some hunt shit. They done dropped him already back down to the practice squad, man. He gave me a cool 3.2. And the better players were Bijan with 23, Flowers with 18.5. Kittle and Pitts both had 25, but sadly I couldn't overcome. Stretch is doing his thing, man. He had Allen put up 32, Barkley with 23, Kyren with 22, Olave 28. Tracy with 23. Good shit, Stretch. I could take a loss. 121 ain't all that, and it ain't all that bad either. I think I could have made some different choices there, man. It happens. You know what I mean? Who would have known Love was going to get hurt? Week number 8, the average for the whole tournament is 138.83. That's up from last week. Last week was bad. Let's not do that again. Scoring was up 27 points. There was just a lot more big performances this week. More than 10 leagues averaged over 140. We have not had one league get over 139 for the whole season thus far. Even league number 20, which was the lowest this week, had 8 teams over 120 and 6 over 140. Shit's getting real. We can tell who's gonna be competitors. Week number 8, league averages. We ain't gonna do them all, but we're gonna shout some out. Top 3, league number 24, 143.77. League number 11, 142.07. And league number 22, 141.73. It's really not a huge gap. League 6, 139, and league 5, 139, league 10, 139, league 8. League number 20, 133. Not that big of a difference, only 10 points. I think we've seen bigger differences in the league averages throughout the weeks. 3 lowest scoring teams, starting out league number 15, Fear the Beard, 86.17. Started Ayuk, who's on our IR, so I don't know, maybe he didn't pay attention. Had Diggs go down, Cooper 1.3, Komet 4, London 7, and Warren with 8. All disappointed. Richardson with 20, Mostert and Wilson 16 each. Mostert came back with a little something. 86 ain't that bad as I've seen. League 24, Chris G 333. Put up 85. I mean, it's low, but we've seen lower. Chris G started a full lineup. 23 from Tracy, 16 from White. The rest of the lineup was disappointing. 12 from Love. Franklin with 2. Bateman 3.8. Was that Bateman that missed that one off his damn helmet? Talking about it was the sun. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. That fucked me too, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Komet 4.4. London and St. Brown with a combined 16. That's how that ended up. League number 16. Goonie 73.07. Gunny gonna get kicked out the goddamn league, shouted. Mismanagement, not paying attention at all. But I mean, started Evans, Dowdle, both out. Had Tracy with 7, Kelsey on the bench, and had replacement candidate. You're out of here. 3 largest blowouts. League number 23. Toucan Sam, 174.03 to the King. 96.23. That's a 77.8 difference. The King started Metcalf, who was out. Got 4 from Komet and Singletary. AJ, Gino, and Henry put up 14. Njoku and Cup were his highest scorers with 17 and 16. Toucan Sam, he made the most of mismanagement by his opponent and ended up with that W. Rogers 27. Conky finally, that's his best game all year for sure. Pitts 25, damn near his best game. It was tight end week. Tight end showed the fuck out. 18 each from Kamara and Swift. 16 Laporta. League number 16, Johnny J.C. over Goni, who's Goni get kicked out the league. It was an easy one for you. 155 to 73. That's an 82-point difference. Man, we already talked about Goney. So let's just shout out Johnny C. 155 is still a beastly score, you know what I'm saying? Johnny started Ayuk, 0.7 from Gibson, and still got the 155. Thanks to the 40 from CD, Purdy with 35, Jacobs with 25, Flowers with 18, and some contributions from Laporta and Charbonnet. So shout out to Johnny JC, the biggest blowout. Damn, almost goddamn. Oh no, that's 100. He beat this motherfucker by 100. In my eyes, that's damn near 100. League number 27. Pete Smurf, 199.83 to Average Joe's 108.2. 91 really put a hurting on him. Pete Smurf beat the brakes off Average Joe's. So look, league number 27, Pete Smurf with 199.83. Average Joe's 108.2. That's 91.63 difference. Killed that man. Average Joe's, that was an average performance. Pete Smurf, that's a hell of a score, man. Oh, you almost cracked the 200. Pete Smurf, we gonna get into it. Let's just talk about Average Joe's right now. CJ had 23, Gibbs with 20, Barkley disappointed with 12, Kraft with 16, Dobbs with 10, 1.3 from Pooper Scooper Cooper, and Chubb with 5, Eckler with 7.8, totaling a 108. That ain't gonna get it done, man. Especially not when you're playing up against 199. Shout out to Pete Smurf. Thank you guys for scoring higher. You know, obviously it's not up to you, but when you make them changes, it definitely helps with the averages and helps with the competition. Appreciate that. 3 closest matchups. League number 28, Fat Boy versus Balls Deep. 114.5 to 114.5 difference. Balls Deep came up just an inch short. If you were deep enough. Devontae 20, Burrow 22 led the way, 14 each from Henry and Andrews, 12 from Saquon, and some other disappointing performances from them folks gave him a 114, but unfortunately his opponent had an extra 0.5, just an extra 0.5. 22 from each Tua, Kyren, Chase with 20, 13 each for Dale and Ingram, and 1.9 from Franklin. Franklin's been disappointing me, dog. I thought they was gonna get that hookup, that connection with Bo Nix over there, but a 2.6 from Pittman. Hopefully Pittman can start eating with Flacco. 0 from Yoshi, nearly fucked him. He ended up still getting the W. Shout out to Fat Boy. League number 14, Justin Herbert played, ironically, I don't chase Penix. Justin Herbert 145.43 to 145.17. That's a 0.26 difference. One of the funniest matchups based on their names. I don't chase Penix and Justin Herbert came together for a very close competitive match. The losing side of this matchup, I don't chase Penix, had Daniels 33, Smith 20, Mooney 18, Pollard 14, Kamara 18, Tyreek 13. Tyreek talking that cash shit this week, so, and they shit the bed. Ferguson and Odunze with 8, just not enough. Justin Herbert had Allen 32, Irvin 15, Downs 22, AJ 13, Kraft 17. Reed and Williams were the 2 biggest disappointments, but they did just enough with that 0.26 to lead them through. Good shit, Justin Herbert. In the closest match, I actually watched this happen. League number 3, Antonio Gibbons, one of my homies, has actually played my brother, BA Killer. 138.43 to 138.23. Put down to Russ basically fumbling and taking a knee on Monday night. I know he was biting at the bit watching this game. BA Killer had Lamb put up 40. Russ put up 25, McBride put up 21, Diggs getting hurt, probably fucked him. 9 each from Madison and Williams. 2.8 from Atwell, yeah, that fucked him. Ridley put 23 on the bench. Antonio Gibbons got super lucky because he started Higgins. I mean, he was out, so what's up, bro? Hurts 43, Kelsey 25, Harrison 23, Wilson 15, Irvin 15, Hopkins 4.8. Masons 2, nearly fucked him. Like I said, came down to your boy Russ. I also told y'all that Russ was gonna be good. That's the closest ones of the week. 3 worst beats of the week. Starting out with league number 23, Hop. 177.67 to Aloha Made 157.93. That's 19.74 difference. Aloha Made put up 157 with a surprising 43 from Knicks. A sneaky 27 from Tillman and 22 from Williams. 18 from Flowers and 17 from White. 15 Connor. St. Brown disappointed with 8.7, especially when the Lions put up a 50 burger. Pittman with 2.6 fucked him. Had Chubb and Walker disappoint. Is it really disappointing for Chubb though? I mean, Walker definitely though with 13.7 combined. CDs 40. Murray's 35, Cook's 29, Harrison's 23, rocketing them straight to the victory. Tough luck on Aloha May. Most weeks 157 is a win. League 28, eating that booty. 176.73 to Cunning Clan 165.33. Cunning Clan put up 165 and lost. They had Knicks with 43, Lamb with 40, Shakir with 20, good game for him. Finally, Kincaid with 12. I told y'all boy Kincaid was goddamn a bunch of hype. The rest of the team failed to get to 10, and this didn't hurt the chances, man. Had he played Stevenson over Williams, then he would have been able to overcome. But eating that booty. Well, yeah, Caleb disappointed with 14. He had Daniels on the bench with 32, so could have went either way. Walker with 8, Tyreek 13, and Neighbors 14. Everything. Haitian came to play with 26. Jacobs 25. Ridley 23. Downs 22. Alton 29. They snapped. Alton, I saw that coming. I actually picked him up. League number 1, D. Lincoln again. You always hear about this man. 182.9 to SB Bear, 173.67. This is the worst beat. SB Bear put up 173 and lost. That's so unlucky, bro. Folks ain't putting that up. So you just happen to be playing D. Lincoln. This team had Lamar 36, Stevenson 23, Chase 20, Harrison 23, Njoku 17, Coleman 18, Coleman 8 back-to-back weeks. Good shit. Dale 13. Walker let the team down, man. D. Lincoln had Brees Hall, scored 9.9, and that was his only player below 14. Henry and Pollard had 14 each. Kamara and Mooney with 18, 26 from HN. And my boy Prescott had 28 from Tillman. Hell of a lineup, man. Tough loss for SB, but that's how the game goes. That's how a cookie crumble. 3 luckiest winners. League number 13, Nuck Tuck, 116.83 to Chasing Rings, 98.23. That's 18.6. Let's see, Nuck Tuck mismanaged his team. Didn't sit Johnston. Benson gave him 1. Had Walker on the bench. Walker didn't do shit. Water with 8. Allen with 6. Caleb and Henry with 14. Dobbins and Njoku 17, and Chase with 20. Had Herbert on the bench with 35. That's what did it. Nuck Tuck had Purdy with 35. Mostert 16. Connor with 15. Ingram with 13. Parkinson, DJ, Moss, all disappointing, man. But he still got that W. Nuck Tuck, good shit. League number 28, Fat Boy 84. 114.5 to Balls Deep 114. We talked about these folks already, so we ain't even gonna get into that matchup. They just had to make the list, you know what I'm saying? But look, League number 27, Southwest Atlanta, put up 105.97 to Avigs 91.87. That's 14.1 difference, man. It's kind of fucked up, man. Havig, he actually took the time and put in a whole lineup. This other person had people out, still ended up winning, man. The only people that lived up to their expectation was Wilson with 16, Pitts with 25. Aside from that, he got let down. Performances from Lockett, Moss, Moore, Pittman, London. Southwest Atlanta was one of the lowest scorers last week. Started ETN and Ayuk, who were both out. Oh, so this was a luck up. Mahomes with 30, Ridley with 23, Swift with 18, and some other average performances, man. That's what gave Southwest Atlanta the win, but he didn't really deserve it. One of the most unluckiest losses. I know that hurts, man. So look, I'm high. I hope y'all high. Look, we having fun, all right? Let me take this coat off. This is what y'all playing for, all right? That's what y'all playing for, right? Get into it. 3 highest scores. League number 24 have baked 191.87. Let's go, man. Good shit. Have baked putting up damn near 192 this week. 10 plus point performances from the whole team, basically. Headlined by 34 from Murray, 29 from Alton, 28 from Cook, 23 from Ridley, and 20 from Shakir, 16 from Cup. Hell of a squad. Had he played McBride over JSN, he would have cracked that 200. Shout out to you. Keep balling, Half Baked. League number 9, Milk Dog, 194. Milk Dog went off this week, 44 from Cousins, 28 from Cook, Kelsey with 25, 22 for Downs, Chase with 20, 17 for Dobbs. He played the best lineup possible. Congratulations on being the second highest top scorer of the week. Drum roll. League number 27, Pete Smurf, 199.83. Right there to get that 200, man. 0.17 short of 200. Dominating with Cousins with 44, Cook with 28, Kelsey with 25, Downs with 22, Chase with 20, Dobbins with 17, Conklin with 13. Bringing on home Monday night, Harris with 16. That's the winner for the week. Pete Smurf, we got a special gift coming to you. Shouts out from Waferz and 420 crew. You know what I'm saying? How we do. Good luck on the next weeks, man. And hopefully you can get highest scoring teams for every league. Top 3, League 27, Pete Smurf, League 9, Milk Dog, League 24, Have Bait. League number 5, 4th and 20, 178. Oh yeah, Yellowstone, 173. They in league number 14. Shout out Brown 11B, man, league number 3. All right, 161. League number 15, chilling currently. That's 158.77. That's the lowest of the highest scores. Almost a 40-point difference, man. Week for week. I have not yet to see a highest score less than 170, 160, 180. Top 20 scoring teams, tournament-wide. League number 19, shot team already, 181.77. This is very interesting. If you in the 420 crew, you had access to fill in some of the leagues that weren't being filled in during the draft. So D. Lincoln ended up on this list twice. It was 6th and 7th ranking, back-to-back, with 183.4 and 182.9. So that's interesting stats right there. Sounds like brothers know what he doing. Shout out to you, D. Lincoln. You always in the chat, man. You always shouting me out, man. So I gotta show you love and fuck with you. Hawk Tua made the list. League number 23 with 177. Bunch of 177s. League number 25, the Tea House, 177 as well. And we gonna shout out my partner, league number 11, Bees Barbarians, where I talked a little shit a couple weeks back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was struggling a little bit, and so I gotta ride him a little bit, man. But man, my boy put up 175.9. These are the top 20 scoring teams tournament wide. Shit, if you see your name on the list, shout out to you. If I didn't shout you out, shit, shout yourself out in the comments. Last week, we gave you guys a breakdown of all the point totals, highest point totals for the season. And we're not going to do that this week, but we are going to give you an update on the undefeated teams that were on those lists. League number 27, D. Lincoln, 1,223.83 total points. 8-0, still undefeated, rocking their ass. League number 3, Scotty Boy, 12 with 1150.03. Still 8-0, man. Who's gonna knock them off? Are they gonna stay solid this week, man? They always on these lists, so that says a lot, man. We ain't doing these lists for nothing and all this data for nothing, man. Shit, you know what I mean? Play the numbers. It ain't gonna smoke itself. Roll up, enjoy. Good luck this week. I got to get some wins. I got to get some W's this week. Let me get on this waiver wire, man. I'm out.